Hello, YouTube. I am on here to share about exposure. What you expose yourself to, what you expose your mind and your heart to does affect you. Exposure. The Bible talks about exposure. So what you expose yourself to does affect your health. Worrying, complaining. If you exposing yourself to negativity, that does affect you. And people numb. People are numb to the truth of Jesus Christ. They're numb. People are numb. So what you expose yourself to does have an effect on you. It's got a big effect. It's got a big effect on you. Worrying, when you expose yourself to worrying and complaining, it does affect your health. Worry, worry and complaining does affect you. Sit worrying all the time and complaining, it does affect you. So that's what I'm on here to share. Thank you for tuning in. Just giving you a introduction. The introduction. Guess what I'm on here to, which called share. Yep, that's what it is. What you expose your mindset to does affect your health. Worry and complaining does affect. Worry and complaining does affect you. A lot of people in this world think uh if you worry and if you worry and complain, a lot of people in this world think that means you care about somebody. Worrying and complaining don't help nothing. Complaining about the weather, worry and complaining don't help. Worry and complaining, worry and complaining does affect your health. And it says right here in Romans 5, offering yourself to sin as an instrument of wickedness, but rather offer yourself to God as those who have been brought from death to life. Offer every part of yourself to him as an instrument of righteousness. For sin shall no longer be your master, because you are not under the law, but under grace, slave to righteousness. What shall we sin because we're not under the law, but under grace? By no means. Do you not know when you offer yourself to someone as an obedient slave, you're a slave to the one you obey, whether you're a slave to sin, which leads to death, or you obey, which leads to righteousness. Be thankful to God that you used to be a slave to sin. Now you have become obedient from the pattern of your heart. So whatever you exposing yourself to, does have an effect on you. A lot of people are numb to God's truth. What you expose yourself to does affect you. What you give yourself over to. People are giving themselves over to stuff every day. Worrying, complaining. Worry affects your health. What you expose your mindset to does affect your health. Worrying and complaining. Worrying and complaining. Worrying and complaining don't solve nothing. But a lot of people in this world think if they worry enough, if they complain enough, that don't solve nothing. All worry gonna do is make your blood pressure go up. Worry and complaining don't solve nothing. It don't solve nothing. To worry and complain, worry and complain, worry and complain, it don't solve nothing. What you give yourself over to does affect you. You become a slave to it. Yes, whatever you giving yourself over to, and people are giving themselves over to negative stuff every day. It's like an instrument. whatever you give yourself over to. Okay. I'm praying for people in this world who are giving themselves over to negative stuff every day. And people are so numb. They are numb to the truth of God. They numb to God's truth. They numb. They numb to the truth of Jesus Christ. But I'm praying for people who are giving themselves over to worry, complaining, whatever you give yourself over to. It says offering yourself to sin as an instrument of wickedness, but rather offer yourself to God. Offer yourself to God as those who have been brought from death to life. Offer every part of yourself to Him as an instrument of righteousness, for sin shall no longer be your master. I pray that you would offer yourself to Jesus Christ. You would surrender to Jesus. Because what you expose yourself to, it does have an effect on you. What you give yourself over to. Bye bye.